Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an updated brow routine for you. I've had several requests on how I've been doing my brows lately, so I'm going to show you all the products that I use. I have been doing the soap brow technique lately, so you will be needing some soap. A brush, I use my Anastasia 7B brush. It has the spoolie and an angled brush for the pomade we'll be using, which is the Benefit Ka-Brow. Some water for your soap. You don't need a setting spray. Water will work. And then a full coverage concealer and a flat definer brush. And that's everything you'll need for this tutorial. If you want to follow along with me, go grab your products, come back, sit down, and let's get to my updated brow routine. I like to do my brows before I do any kind of face makeup, so we don't have anything on our face right now. I'm just going to take my spray and my Anastasia 7B brush. I'm just going to spray the spoolie end. You can just use water for this, you don't need a setting spray. And then I'm going to take my soap, and this is just a pure vegetable soap. And you don't want to use a white soap that's going to leave any kind of residue on your brows. You want it to be a clear soap. I'm just rubbing that wet brush on the soap just to get some product on there. Then I'm just going to brush my brows up and into place. And just by doing that, it makes a pretty big difference in the fullness of my brow. So I'm just gonna go ahead, spray my brush again, and then comb out my other brow. Once I do this, I can see where I need to clean up underneath my brow. So I'm just gonna pluck any stray hairs. And then there is one little straggler right here, which we're going to pluck. Once I have my hair set and in the place that I want them to be, I'm just going to take my Benefit Ka-Brow, and I'm using the shade 4 for this, and then still using my Anastasia 7B brush. Just going to take some product, put it on both sides of the brush, and just coat that. Now I'm just going to lightly start to fill in. I like it more defined on the bottom. And just do light strokes. I concentrate on the tail because that's where it's more sparse, and then I like to be able to see skin through my brows, so I don't do too much in here, but I do need some help at the front. Short strokes upwards. And then just to soften this line, just go over with this spoolie. Then I want a little more through here, so I'm just gonna take small hair-like strokes with the brush through there. If this line's looking a little harsh, we'll be cleaning underneath the brow with concealer, so I'm not too worried about it. And you can soften it up with eyeshadow as well. And I'm just going to do the same thing with this brow. I do like the tail of my brow to be a little bit darker, still making it fluffy, but I do like to deepen that up slightly. Now that we have filled in the basic shape of our brows, we want to soften any lines underneath and just clean that up. This is going to clean up any stray hairs and cover that. You want to use something fairly full coverage for this step. I'm going to be using my KKW Beauty Concealer. I took out the stopper on this, so I'm using up every last bit in there. And then just using a Zoeva 322 brow line brush. Looks like this. Very thin, flat definer brush, and has a slight angle to it, but you can just use a regular flat definer. And I'm just going to start to clean up underneath my brow. The soap brow technique definitely holds the brows in place. If you want a little bit of extra hold, I use this brow gel. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost In Set. And I love the brush on this. I'm just going to lightly flick up the brows. And this just adds a little bit more definition and gives that piecey brow effect look. That is how I fill in my brows. If you guys have been curious of how I fill in my brows lately, those are all the products I've been using, the steps I take to get the brows that I have liked lately. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out when you guys subscribe, like, comment, do all that stuff for my videos. So thank you so much for all the support. And if you want to see this tutorial, it's either up before or after this video. I haven't figured out my upload schedule, but I did film it for you as well. So stay tuned for that. If it's already up, I'll link it in this video. But thank you so much for watching and requesting that I do this update for you. And I will see you guys in my next video.